Hi, everybody. Antonio Thornton here with another daily reminder for you. And today's daily reminder is you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You got to know. We're not going to go there. Um, yeah, know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. So there's a quote by a gentleman writer, humorist named Josh Billings. I don't remember what his real name was because I know there was a pseudonym, but he said life does not consist of holding the best cards. Life consists of playing the cards you have the best, or something like that. And I think that's really powerful advice, because a lot of times I think we will find ourselves wishing we were something more, wishing we were something different than who we are. We see someone with a skill set or some type of what we might consider advantage, and we tend to want that thing or wish we had that thing. Now that changes over the years because I know that had with me. I used to wish I was taller and more handsome, but anyway. But the reality of it is, I got what I've got, and I don't what I don't. You know, I'm the height that I am. I'm not what I'm not, and as when we were growing up, I'm not light skinned with pretty hair, because that was the thing at one time. That was the thing in the days of Al B. Sure and who are all those other guys back then. But anyway, I might be giving my age away. I think everything is my age away. So anyway, I'm sitting here singing Kenny Rogers. What am I talking about? Giving my age away. Well, anyway, so the reality of it is that I'm really smart and I'm introspective. I'm a really great communicator. I'm deeply spiritual, and those are great qualities. And those are the qualities I have. And the reality of it is that they're enough. You got to know how to play those cards. In business, I'm really great with strategy. I'm great with vision. I'm great with taking complex ideas and making them simple and easy to understand. But I'm horrible when it comes to the details, managing the day to day, hour to hour, moment to moment aspects of business. Horrible at that. And the reality of it is that I used to wish I were that way. Man, I wish I could do this. But no, you don't wish those things. You are who you are, and you're not who you're not. You play the cards the best you can, the cards that you've been dealt. That's one of the things that I learned when I first came across Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. I was pretty young at the time, and it was a little over my head, but one of the things that I really took from that book was you don't have to live the life that you were given. You can choose what you want by making different choices and thinking outside of what you feel you are regulated to live. And the great thing about that is that it gives you the opportunity to look within to find your strengths and live into those strengths to create whatever life you want. I'll never be an NBA player. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I don't have the height. I don't have the hand-eye coordination. I don't, because it's just not my thing. I could own an NBA team, maybe eventually at some time, but I'd never be an NBA player, never be a football player. These things just aren't going to happen. Again, it wasn't in the cards, as they would say, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because there are the qualities I have that make me the awesome person who I am, and each one of us has those qualities. Each one of us has our own cards that we've been dealt. But because we're so focused on other people's cards, we live a less than fulfilling life. Our lives have become less fulfilled because we're trying to play someone else's hand. We may not have two aces, but we might have three nines. That's something. And that's a big deal. So when you take the time to look at your hand, and if you're paying attention to the game, and I'm just kind of giving a poker reference, but if you're paying attention to your hand and you're paying attention to the game, you should know how to play the cards you were dealt. Sometimes, as Kenny Rogers said, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Sometimes you have to bluff, even. You might not have a great hand, but you bluff the guy sitting across you and thinking that you do. And what does that do for you? It gives you the opportunity to play the hand that you have been dealt. What a powerful concept, to play the hand that you've been dealt, right? So with that, let me what is this here? Let me wrap up for today's daily reminder. What I'm going to ask is know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Also, you got to know when to like and know when to comment, know when to share, right? And know when to click that notification so you can get notified. Facebook is doing me wrong here, folks, but I figured out we're figuring out what it is. The algorithm just doesn't like these streaming services. It just does not like these streaming services. So I'll probably start streaming directly from my phone, and we'll see if that makes a difference. So, all right, that's it for today's daily reminder, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care.